The milkman is coming with his crate. Alright, so here we are. We're back. Last time I left off, I think I was in the trailer. I don't know. Today is February 12th, Monday. It's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Yesterday was my wife's birthday. She's 39 now. And so anyways, but I got my wrap in today. So I'm going to start getting this thing cleaned up. Start getting the little stuff on. The doors and sail panels, my wife will have to help me with in a few days. Because that I don't do by myself. But everything else I can handle. And since we last talked, I think, I don't remember if I had my motor yet or not, but I got my motor back last week, and it's in. You can see the air cleaner's on it. Fires up, no smoke. That's good. So now it's time to get the wrap going. Once I get the wrap on, then I'm going to concentrate on, I'm having to do a little fabrication for my winch. I know in the trailer video, that probably made you go a little crazy. In the trailer video, I was going to put my winch back behind the cabinets. There's not enough room between the cabinets for kind of the throw of the cable. So I'm putting it on the side. I'm going to add a D-ring in the middle of the floor with a snatch block. So I got all the stuff to do it. I just haven't done it yet. I bought this plate, but I got to do a little fabrication to it to make it work. That's kind of made for, you know, to mount a winch to a front bumper. So I think what I've got going on with it's going to work, but it's going to take a little fabrication. No big deal. I got my toolbox here. I've got the off-road casters on it. I don't know if I had that in the video. It's been a couple weeks, so I'm not really knowing where I left off. But anyway, so tonight I'm going to get, now my wife only had about this much Windex in here. So now this is garage Windex because I just added hot water to it, you know, to give the car a bath. And I don't know if she uses diluted Windex, but that's what it is now. So I'm going to wipe it down, add prime my nose, my hood, well, everything but the doors and sail panels. I'm going to get done tonight. So, and if me and Mom thinks she's got time for me, I might do that. But I don't even have the plastic peeled off all this stuff or anything yet. So, and I work at my own pace. And, you know, I'm not in a big hurry. We got plenty of time. I need to squat down more. I'm too tall for this camera. Anyways, I got that laid out. I'm going to wait for that tomorrow because I got an IROC race at IROC. I got an ARCA race at Bristol tonight with Mo Racers. But I did get the nose on. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. This down here is all dented up. You can see that. So the old heat gun and me just had to be patient, which it's hard for me to be patient. So, you know, once it's on, it's all right. There's some wrinkles in there, some little ones. But I mean, what are you going to do? You know, put a new piece of sheet metal on there. You won't deal with that. But hey, from here, she looks good, you know. Got old peepaw there, got my number, got my name plate there. We'll go over that here in a little bit. My name, that's it. So that's all I got to. I got a race tonight. But the old nose kind of put me on hold because I started to panic a little bit when I started having things go bad. And but like I said, the old heat gun came in handy. I got her slicked down about as good as you can expect for that. And yeah, so that's Peepaw's crew. Every year I do this was the first year I did one when I had 6 grandkids. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get them on the car. Peepaw's 6-pack. I took the 6-pack poster. And that was the 6 grandkids I had at that time. Then the next one, which it's hidden back there somewhere, was the Magnificent 7. And then ended up with 8. And my dad said I should have used the Hateful 8, but I couldn't do that. And so last year I just went with Dinoco. Had the tongue on there. But I could have said 8's enough, but you never know. So That's Peepaw's crew. There's Willow, Remington, Sawyer, Ruger, Meemaw, Benelli, Brecken, Millie, and Stogie. So that's Peepaw's crew. That's not counting my kids. My kids, you know how it goes. You start having grandkids, you kind of, the poor parents get left out. They start getting cut back on Christmas, because you got to take care of the kids. Now they help me every week at the track. They ain't on the car. I did let Ryan hot lap this thing once, year before last. He's good help though. But yeah, maybe I should get my kids on there. Kind of feel a little guilty about that, but because I got Meemaw and everybody else, grandkids, but I ain't got the kids on there. So, anyways, I'm gonna go in, get ready for a ARCA race at Bristol. Let my patience calm back down a little bit before I start on the rest of this. I think tomorrow night I'll have Meemaw's help, extra set of hands. It really isn't that bad going on there. I still got worst part about putting these freaking wraps on. Is peeling the plastic off. Ugh, that plastic's a pain, especially when it's been on there for a little bit. So it was hard just getting it off the nose. So we'll get the plastic off the doors and quarters. We'll get the doors, quarters, and sail panels. The other thing is last year I just had door and quarter graphics because it was Dynaco, and the sail panel was by itself. When you do that, it's a little easier. 2 years before that, I had graphics that went down the side, but they also bled up on the sail panel. Like this stuff, all those lines. And this year I got it again. Looks awesome. You just got to be patient when you're lining that stuff up and getting it all on there, because it's basically two big stickers. One sticker here and one there, and you got to get it all lined up, be level. There's a lot to think about. But I like doing it. I just got to practice patience. So tomorrow we'll do part 2. Nah, see ya. Okay, so I left off Monday stressing out over my dented up front nose, but it all worked out. Valentine's Day, Meemaw wanted to put the other side of the wrap on, right there, on Valentine's Day instead of going out for dinner, because that's how she is. I think we put the graphics on last year on Valentine's Day. So, but as soon as we got done putting that side on, I got sick. I was sick Wednesday. I was sick Thursday. So now it's Friday. She don't want to go out on the town. She wants to get this other side on. So I figured, here, maybe we'll time lapse it. She knows, she's the best person to help me do this, because she knows when I start to stress. She knows exactly what that wrap needs to do. So she keeps me calm. So anyways, she likes being on camera too. And so we're going to, I don't have as much room on this side. I should have did the other side. But this is how I do it. So it's a little tricky because you got the graphics going up the side. You got to line up the sail panel. I've already kind of did a dry fit. But anyways, we'll time lapse it, get this thing on here, and then I can give you a full view of the car. So anyways, here we go. Alright, this is where Meemaw takes 5. Is this backwards? Am I mirrored? I don't know, we'll see how. Anyways, once I get it on, I take the heat gun, go around all my rivets, trim my tops with the heat gun and the razor. Here, I'll scoot it back. There you go. Let me shorten this front leg up. I don't know. Why is it getting closer? There you go. Alright. Alright. So then I just start. You got more time than you think when you're working with this stuff. I'm no professional, but you used to panic because you thought, oh man, once it's on, you only had so much time to work. But anyways, I just kind of heat up around my rivets. The old heat gun, if you got some cracks, it'll pull them out real good. Checker bubbles anywhere, which I got them right here. Somehow I missed these. Little heat gun takes them right out. Smooths it right down. If you put it on good, you don't have to do this. And I know some people will put them on with water, soapy water. I did that back in the day, but to me it was more of a hassle to work all the water out of it than to just put it on dry and work with it. So once I get that all around the rivets, then I just work this wrap down to the bottom of the aluminum. Take a little heat to it, it kind of helps the edges stick. It's hard to talk when I got a razor blade in my mouth. Anyways, then when I'm done with that, I just come in here to the bottom, rest that blade right on the bottom of my aluminum. I got a little sloppy. There we go. There's the bottom end of the door. I still got this front edge to do, but I like to do the top and bottom first. And there's probably a faster way to do this. This is just what works for me. And I put a little crease at the top of my door just to help stiffen it up. So if you put this on too tight before you get that crease, you end up with a permanent air bubble where it just stretches the vinyl and then it eventually comes unstuck out of that crease. And then what I like to do at the front of the door and the top of the door, instead of just cutting that off sometimes, fold it under. So I'll take the excess here. So see, I'm back folding it over the top. I'll do the same thing with the front. I don't do it with the back because I figured, well, if I do it in the back and mud's hitting it in the back, it's more likely to just peel a lip up on it. So I do it on the front edges. That's it. And it doesn't work to do it with the plastic, so I always cut it with the plastic. Feel like I got to run to do this with it on camera. I can't bore anybody for too long. That's probably not a problem. When we first started getting these full body wraps, man, I used to be intimidated by these big old stickers, but it's a lot different than the old school vinyl. This stuff breathes a little. It'll work with you. Alright. So, there's the door. Not one bubble in it. I lied. One slight little wrinkle here. But the old heat gun might take it right out. This ain't how big the wrinkle is. I just see where I had to cut the paper in half. A couple little bubbles. Now let me see if I can get this wrinkle out. Put a little heat to her. Oh yeah, she gone. Alright. Not bad for about 10 minutes worth of work. Got that one on. Now I got to do the quarter panel. Alright, so it went so quick. There's the back panel. Gibbs Painting, Gibbs Brothers. We'll talk about them in a little bit. I hope you didn't hear that. I just burped. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, yep. Pretty good, no bubbles. Slick as can be. Well, who's going to be the first guy to put a tire in that quarter? All right, so just like that, wasn't too bad. Great help. We got this side on. I still got to put all the bolts in. I just got a couple bolts holding each door and quarter on. There it is with I'm running a spoiler on it. If you run the same suspension on both sides at our track, you're allowed a spoiler. So that's my spoiler from 2 years ago. I thought I was going to reuse it, but it's a little battle and worn. So I'll make a new one of those. But probably have the inside blue because I have blue aluminum over there and I don't feel like painting it all. But I got a couple little white scrap pieces I can paint up there. matches my green pretty good. So last time I ran this was on the topless race. The track was so heavy I didn't need this thing. You can tell it was a muddy night. But anyways, it'll have a green spoiler like that. But that's pretty much the car. I'm all zoomed in. I'll get on this other side where you can kind of see it with the old spoiler on there. So, but that is it. Meemaw helped me again. I got to thank Jim Emery for the wrap design and the awesome job. I got to thank Meemaw for always being there to help me put this on. It's 2 years in a row on Valentine's. She'd rather do this than go out for dinner. That's what she tells me anyways. But so here, let me go over my sponsors. Everybody already saw the other night. Peepaw's Crew. Kids love seeing themselves in the car. You know, I might have a little too much Peepaw going on here. Maybe I should. I mean, I got Peepaw there. You know, but Meemaw said, "Well, this is Peepaw's Crew, and that's Peepaw." And I was like, maybe I need to take that Peepaw off. It seems a lot of Peepaw. But anyways, so I thought, man, that would have been cool the way this design is with this gray. If I would have just done this side nose piece and this side of the hood gray, I think that would have tied it in really good. But that's all right. I got Star Beam Lighting, Clay Auto. Man, I've been a customer of theirs for 16 years probably. And they are your one-stop shop for whether it's fluorescent lighting, metal halide, high-pressure sodium, every LED conversion you can think of. Emergency lighting. I think they've got marine lighting. They've got it all. You can look them up on Facebook. They're up pretty close to like Page and 270. They're off Page. If you need anything, you just tell Clay or Paul or Josh at the counter. The wheelman sent you in. They'll know. B2D. Wait, they've been with me for several years now. Brad and James Day, awesome guys. They do awesome work. They're always great sponsors, and they're actually great supporting friends. I enjoy having them on the car again. Optima Battery, we all know about Optima. If you've watched any of my videos, they stepped on board this year, got me a brand new battery after my other one that was at least 10 years old, still going. But, you know, how about Equity Real Estate? That's Mike Wakirka, buddy of mine for a long time. He is based out of Hillsboro. He sold my house before I built this one. He's bought and sold 2 of my daughter's houses. She's bought and sold and bought and sold. Now they're fixing to build, but so he always does a great job. If you need, if you got a house for sale or you're in the market for one, you give Mike a call. There's his number, his information. Next Level, that's Jim, the one that does this awesome design. Hopefully I do it justice. I was just a little off there, and that drives me crazy, but that's all right here. New this year is Jay Brown Construction. This guy, you look him up on Facebook. He is nonstop. Builds houses from the ground up and anything in between. So give Jay a call for any of your construction needs. Let's see. I'm not going to go around that way. Let's see here. What else do I got? I got some good friends of mine, new. In fact, it's a new company. It's Gibbs Painting. It's Chris and Brad Gibbs. They're brothers. They've been in the painting industry for forever. I don't know how long. I went to school with Chris. Brad was just a little guy then, but now he's a big guy. He's probably taller than me. But they've just started their new business. Look them up on Facebook. Nicest guys you can meet. They'd never do you wrong. Gibbs Painting. They're out of DeSoto. And, you know, since I do the YouTube thing, I went ahead and threw up the YouTube on there. Why not? And this year I kind of tried what everybody else has been doing the last few years. The nameplate. I stuck it out there. You know what? I didn't get a lot of names, which kind of put yourself out. You don't know. Here. But I got quality over quantity. How about that?
I got my dad the last few years. He never makes a race. Maybe once every 3 or 4 years he pops in. He's not a dirt track guy. He gets over too late. He's got to be in bed before the sun goes down. But every winter he's asking what he can do. So this year he chipped in on a little money for the motor refresh. Last year he helped with chipped in on the quick change. The year before, that fancy race suit I got, that was my dad. So he says he likes to see you enjoy what you're doing. So he still supports. How about Lexi Sutton? She's everybody's #1 fan. I love Lexi. Her birthday was just the other day, and I missed it. It was on my wife's birthday, but happy birthday, Lexi. She's on the car this year. Sarah Pyatt and Franklin and Jefferson County LED Lighting. Sarah is like family to us out of DeSoto. Franklin and Jefferson County LED Lighting is her husband. Cookie Clark and family. Who knows Cookie? I tell you what, she's got the biggest smile in the world, the biggest heart. Every time I picture Cookie, she's laughing. She jumped in to support me. How about Flying Divine Christian? Well, let me tell you a little story about Christian. So you guys know Christian. He's one of my Mo Racer buddies. But, I met Christian. Well, I met him first on Facebook Messenger. That was before he was running street stocks. He's probably 30-ish now. I don't know what he is. But this is back a long time ago. I was A-Mod racing back then. And I get a message from this kid. I didn't know who he was. And he basically said why I wasn't any faster. I don't know, I'm just trying to do the best I can. He was giving it to me, but he was a good kid at the time. He just, me and him started talking after that. He was probably, 15, 16 at the time. But yeah, he just flat out asked me why I wasn't faster. Man, I didn't win any A-Mod races, but I had some seconds. Man, I was running against Brent Thompson, Billy Smith, Matt Eaton. Jeremy Greenwald. I think old Shepard was running. Mike Francis. Where was I supposed to squeeze in a win? Just little old me. But anyways, as fast as I could go. But he's a good dude. He wanted to join the team. His little dollar. And Scott Wagner. Scott Wagner is an uncle to a good friend of mine that I went all the way back that I went to school with, Aaron Knoll. He is a dirt track fan. I've never met Scott, but he's a big fan. But I don't think he's able to get out to the races as much as he used to due to his health. And you know what? He wanted to join the team. So I've got Scott on here. I'm riding with all these guys. Like I said, it is quality over quantity. I appreciate it. I was going to do a pill draw. I said originally I was going to do like a pit pass every month giveaway. That's if I had, more names. I'm not saying I'm not. What I'm basically going to do is I'm probably going to have shirts made. And so I'll break even on the deal. I don't care. Hey, I'll take support. It don't matter. Hey, people that support me, I'm going to try and do it back. I show appreciation. But what I'll probably do is give everybody here a free shirt when I get them made. And, we'll see what we do during the year just for anybody. But I do appreciate everybody's support on this list. I got to thank my wife, of course. She sacrifices a lot. I'm not the only one spending money on this thing. And I haven't been for years. She's been with me the whole time. And I usually got a hat on. I got a lot of hair. My kids. Ryan's out there supporting me every week. Brittany and the kids. Billy and Brooke, when they come home. They're only home they come in on a Friday during the summer. They leave on Sunday. And Saturday night we're at a racetrack. So, it's even a sacrifice for them. But hopefully they all enjoy it. That's why I mainly still do it, because of grandkids. It's just kind of a family thing now, a little different than before. I want to do good for the family, but if I was going by myself or without them, I'd probably already be done. So, got to thank the good Lord above for blessing me with this opportunity, This is a kid's dream to do this, and somehow I've got to do it since 2002, and you never know when it's going to stop. I keep trying to figure out a way to do it, but I don't know. So, anyways, I guess that'll be it on the car wrap. The motor's in. So now it's time to get busy on tires, going through suspension. We got I think play day's the 16th. I don't know if I'm going to even mess with play day. I might go out there and help out My buddy Harrison Boyles, he's going to be a rookie in the B mods this year. I might just go out there and concentrate on trying to help him out a little. So I think our first night of racing is the 23rd of March, non-points night. And then the week after that starts points racing through September. So it'll be a busy year. I got this to deal with. I got my trailer to get my winch in. Finish getting it set up now that I got the motor in the car. Once I get the winch in, I can get the car actually set in the trailer, just so I can kind of see where I want everything to go. Because you want to go with as much as you can, but you want to manage your space good, and you don't want to haul the whole garage. So it's really to get it in there, see what I can take, what I want to take, without, because the whole in-car enclosed trailer thing's new to me, man. I'm used to going bare minimum and loading and unloading every week. So anyways, hopefully this was not too boring. Everybody's seen a wrap put on, but probably not seen a wrap put on by me. And so hopefully everybody likes the new car this year. And so, hey, stay tuned. Once race season gets here, it'll be a little better. Not so much me and a little more racing. So like, subscribe, and what's that? Like, subscribe, and notify? I don't know. It's like, subscribe, and share, maybe. Anyways, hey. The milkman is coming with this crate. Peace out.